Hello and welcome to another video on this channel. So it's now the new year, so first things first, Happy New Year to everyone. So yeah, in this video I want to continue a theme which I started like 2 years ago, where I did a video on my income streams development for the 10 years I'm doing photography. I didn't do an update last year, so I want to do one now, where we're gonna look at the development of the income streams in the past 2 years, so basically during COVID. So we're gonna see how they developed, how they balanced out. And I also can share a bit of information about a new income stream which came in. So basically providing maybe a bit of inspiration for you, how you could organize your income streams if you're doing photography. Maybe you get some ideas, and maybe in the comments you can also share some of your income streams if there's something you're doing which I don't do, which is not in the video, which you think is good. Just share it with me and my audience, so basically we can have a little conversation. So enough talk now, let's dive into the data. So here's the overview, which I extended now for the years 2020 and 2021. So this part here from 2010 to 2019 you already know, and you've seen how the income streams changed over the years. So it was good to diversify. For example, if we look here at this gray bar, the licensing part, you see how it went up in the beginning, and here at 2016 it was the largest chunk besides the tutorials, and then it kind of died down until 2019, and also continuing the theme in 2020. In contrast to the licensing, you see that this brown bar up here, the YouTube revenue goes up, increases a bit, but it's growing very slowly. So if you think about the time I have to put in to put out a video nearly every week, compared to this little chunk up here, you could say it's not really worth it, but it's actually fun, and I like to share the behind the scenes of me trying to get my photos, and also share what I learn in Photoshop and Lightroom. So this equals out a bit, and it's not so bad that this is just such a small portion, but I really hope that I can build this up in the future a bit. So since I quit my job now, I have more time and I can create more videos, better videos at some point, and hopefully I am able to grow my channel. You also see here the affiliate. This is something with which some photographers are able to earn quite a lot of income. For me, this doesn't work so much. My homepage, on which I have affiliate links, is not that big, so I try to improve my SEO over the last year, really working on it, on the technical parts. Now I'm working on the content, but I still have to grow it much farther, get much more traffic to really be able to increase this bar here, this affiliate links bar. If you want to support my channel, just head over to my homepage. Right at the first page you'll find links to Amazon. If you buy something via Amazon, for example, I get a little portion from Amazon, and I have a few other affiliate links. For example, on my blog I have sometimes links to booking, where I've been staying in hotels. So if I like a hotel, I put a link. So this is really how I try to do it. But if you're interested in earning via affiliate marketing, you really have to find a lot of ways where you can do affiliates. So just putting up Amazon and maybe bookings, those generic ones, is not enough. I think you also have to really specifically promote certain brands that you like, where you get affiliate links. So this is what others are doing, and they're doing it very well. For me, it's just some passive income where I get something from time to time. You also see here the workshops are kind of increasing. Then 2020, I did a last workshop just before COVID. Here, obviously, this is not that much anymore. This is just something via Skype. Hope that in the future I'll be able to do some real in-person workshops again, but currently I don't follow this route. I rather focus on other things, like for example magazines here. So trying to get some regular articles in some print magazines about photography is for me a good way to earn some money. And let's now just have a look at the specific years 2020, 2021. This year it's equally spaced, which I like, so it's a good diversification. To see YouTube was building up a bit, the rest equals out. So tutorials, licensing, roughly the same, prints, so those three big chunks, and the magazines But here you also see this 1% creeping in. It's not down here, but this is basically earning money via writing for some crypto blog, which I'm gonna talk about in a second. So this was something I did in 2018 when there was this crypto bubble really building up, and then it died down, and also I didn't invest much time, but I kind of revived my blog there. Show you how I did this, because in 2021 you see this grew quite a bit. It's nearly the same size as YouTube, and what I'm currently doing, this goes hand in hand. So when I publish content for YouTube, it's often behind the scenes videos, and I usually also write an article that accompanies those videos, and I publish it in the crypto space on this blog, and this earns me a bit of crypto. What you see here, this is very interesting and something unusual. The licensing chunk grew a lot, but it's really made up mainly by one single sale, which I did via gallery stock. So I'm currently invested in 2 agencies, so both rights managed, which is Huber Images and Gallery Stock. They sell my images, I get 50% of the revenue. And yeah, with Gallery Stock, this is a premium agency. I've been with them for a couple of years now. I don't sell many images there, but if I sell an image, this is usually for a good price, and that's what I like about those agencies, also about Huber. Although the number of sales goes down when I sell something, it really shows that my images are worth something. And yeah, for this one sale, this was really a very big chunk, and I'm glad, because if I hadn't had this, the year 2021 would have been one of my worst actually in terms of revenue. Okay, and now I think it's time to have a look at what this crypto blog is really. So I touched on this in the last video about my income streams, but let's just give it a go. So here, this Hive.Blog. This is a blockchain-based blogging system here, and I have my blog on this site, and whenever I write an article, it will become part of the blockchain. And also, and that's the nice thing here, people can upvote and downvote my article. And other than typical things on Facebook, Instagram, where you can get likes, which really doesn't mean much, here on this Hive.Blog, an upvote basically means the value of that article is increased. So what you see here, those dollars here, this is basically actual dollars in cryptocurrency, which you can earn with a blog, and also people can download it. So when I write articles, I can share them via the use of special hashtags similar to Instagram. I can post it to special groups. For example, one group I use is Have You Been Here, which is a group that's dedicated to sharing information and images about different locations, so basically a travel community. And yeah, people who like my posts can upvote. And the interesting thing is, people who are very invested in this Hive blog or in this blockchain, which is people who either invested a lot of time or money into this blockchain. So what you see up here, this 778 HP, this HP stands for Hive Power. And this is a relatively small value I have here. So on the blockchain, there are people whose Hive Power goes into the thousands or even millions. Those are called whales. And this Hive Power basically translates into voting power. So if somebody with a very high Hive Power upvotes an article, he can decide how much he wants to vote it up, basically how he wants to distribute his voting power. Because every day you get a certain amount of voting power, and you basically distribute it across articles which you like. So that's basically the idea. So if you like an article a lot, you can upvote it a lot. And if you don't like an article so much, either don't vote at all or just give it a bit of your voting power. And yeah, the incentive is here to be a little bit critical. Don't just throw around likes like it's done on Instagram or Facebook, but really think about how much you really like an article and vote it up accordingly. And this is what you see here. So articles get different values, and the interesting thing is also not only the person writing the article gets a payout in the end. The payout which you see here, it's split. So there's a breakdown. This $40 is split down into $20 HBD though, and that's Hive dollars. That's the currency which is going directly in your usable money bank, which you have here in your wallet. You can transfer it to other cryptocurrencies. You can buy Hive power, so you can further increase your voting power with it. And the other half, so you see here there's 13.34 Hive power. This will go directly or be directly reinvested in your account. So it will be going into this Hive power, or it will increase the Hive power. Another thing to know is the values I just showed you, they will be split. So half of the $40, for example, here go to me as the author. The other half goes to the voters. And it's distributed among them based on how early they upvoted, how big their upvote was. I don't know the specific algorithm, but here's an incentive for both sides. So both for the author and also for the voters. And the same is also for comments. You can upvote comments, and this is also an interesting thing. So it's not just likes. You can really, if you receive a good comment, you can give it a good upvote. That's the idea behind this Hive.Blog. Another nice thing is, so this front end here is very basic. That's the bare bones Hive.Blog. There are different projects also working on this Hive blockchain, which provide nicer front ends or communities around it. And one is, for example, this travel feed here, which is where I post all my travel specific content. It also appears in my Hive blog. So you see here, it's basically the same articles, but I usually post it via travel feed, which is a community dedicated to traveling. It's a nicer front end. Also, it's a good way to build a community and to get more upvotes on your articles if you post your articles in specific communities. So yeah, that's just a tip here. If you decide to have a look or test out this Hive.Blog, spend some time. Same as with other social networks, it takes time. You need to invest some time. You also need to be a bit active, and most importantly, post good, valuable content. And then you'll slowly gather followers and you'll also get upvotes. In the beginning, it might be a bit frustrating. So it's possible that the first few blog posts you do won't be seen at all, but yeah, just keep going. And at some point, maybe some whale sees one of your posts, gives you an upvote, and suddenly you end up in trending. And then others see your blog, and from there such a post can explode a bit and you earn followers. So it's a similar principle to every social network. Let me know if you're interested to learn more, if I should do a little more tutorials, for example, also how you can transfer your Hive dollars or Hive power into other currencies. For example, how you could use it to mint an NFT, which is something that I just did. So I'm now also on OpenSea, and I created my first collection here, initialized my account and created 3 collectibles. And I did all this with the crypto money I earned on the Hive blog. So I didn't have to invest any real money. So that's also a nice thing. Let me know if you're interested in how to do that, then I can do a little tutorial. And yeah, till then, see you. Bye.